One poem in my book is dedicated to a colleague of mine named Laurie O'Brien, who taught at the University of West Florida campus, and she came to visit us in Tallahassee because her dog, whose name is Jack, was in a dog show. He's a trainer dog, and there was a therapy dog competition in Tallahassee. So Laurie and Jack came over to visit. So she comes in, she sits down, we give her a cup of tea, and I said, "What's up, Laurie?" And she says, "Well," she says, last year's teacher of the year broke an office window having sex with a student. Now, don't put that in a poem." And I said, "Too late." Because, I'm like anybody else. If you say this is off the record, I'll respect it. But if you start talking, it's going to happen. So this poem is called Teacher of the Year. Last year's Teacher of the Year broke an office window having sex with a student at Laurie's university, Laurie tells me. And I say, "Broke it with what?" And she says, "That's what everybody wants to know." Like the head, the booty. The consensus is it was a foot bobbing up and down, and then lashing out in a final ecstatic spasm, crash, and then comes surprise, giggles, shushing noises. Somebody finds out, though. Somebody always finds out. My first Mardi Gras when I was 10, I remember passing a man saying, "Oh, come on, baby, why can't we let bygones be bygones?" And he was shaking his cupped hands as though he's comparison shopping for coconuts while peering pleadingly into the pinched face of his female companion, whose own arms are folded tightly across her chest. And even then, I thought, I bet I know what those bygones are, i.e., they have nothing to do with who ate that last piece of cake or brought the car home with the gas tank empty, and everything to do with sex stuff. Laurie is in town with Jack, who is a therapy dog, and she tells me she takes Jack to homes and nursing centers to cheer up old-timers, and after their first visit, she asks the activities coordinator if she should do anything differently, and the woman says, "Could you dress him up?" And Laurie says, "Excuse me?" And the woman says, "They really like it when the dogs wear clothes." My analysis. Having seen people act like dogs all their lives, toward the end, elderly folks find it amusing when dogs act like people. A German Shepherd could be Zorro, for example, and a Chow, Elvis, as a matador. A Poodle could be St. Teresa of Avila, a Border Collie, Sinatra. A Yorkie could be a Mars dancer, and a Sheltie, a Gandhi dancer, or vice versa. A Schnauzer could be Jane Mansfield. Dogs could pair up. Imagine a boxer as Inspector Javert chasing a basset hound as Jean Valjean under the beds, around the potted plants, in and out of the cafeteria. Or a Bichon Frise as Alexander Hamilton, fighting a duel with a Boston Terrier as Aaron Burr. On the romantic side, there could be a golden lab and a chocolate lab as Romeo and Juliet, or Samoyed and a husky as Tristan and Isolde. Though it wouldn't be good to let their love end the way doggy love does. The posture isn't nice, and the facial expressions are not the kind of thing you want to think about when you're thinking about that kind of thing. Up to a point, you want to know it all. Then, the more you know, the less you want to know. Though you can't help wondering. A shoulder, an elbow, a knee. My school just 2 weeks ago gave me the University Distinguished Teaching Award, but Barbara calls it Teacher of the Year Award. And I keep saying, "I'm not the Teacher of the Year." Now, there's one rule for those of you who want to get into the high stakes, high risk, high reward poetry game here. There's one rule for giving readings, which is don't sing. Actually, there are two rules. The first rule is don't pretzel up your legs when you're waiting in the audience, because one will go to sleep and they'll say, "And now, Van Jordan," he'll get up like you fall flat. But the other one is don't sing, because we all think we can sing, and we can't. You can sing in the shower and it sounds good to you, but so I'm going to tell you about a song, and I'm going to talk my way through it, but I won't sing it. Tom mentioned House on Boulevard Street, which is my new and selected poems that came out. There's a second book. I almost feel bad about it, like I'm greedy or something. I had two books come out in the same month, new and selected poems, and then Ultra Talk, which is a collection of essays that's out there in the lobby as well. And there's an essay in there about a satirical review I wrote the libretto for. It was for a fundraiser called An Evening with Dick. And it's based on the vagina monologues, and it's going to raise money for prostate cancer research. And it's been kind of up and down, off and on, all this. You're laughing already. I can see that you're a very astute audience and get the pun. But I'm an English professor. I'm going to explain the pun to you as well, because and ruin it. The evening is going to be hosted by Theater Dean Emeritus Richard Fallon, or Dick Fallon, and so it's called An Evening with Dick. Get it? Okay. And we're going to raise money for prostate cancer research. So it's a good cause. It's going to happen in August in Tallahassee when there's no school. You know, it seems like they found the most dead times so that because it's supposed to be racy, it's supposed to be funny, and it's supposed to raise money. It's supposed to be a good cause. So you can read about the whole process in Ultra Talk. But tonight I'm going to this will be the world premiere of a song called "It's So Nice to Have a Penis in the House." So, are you ready for this, Atlanta? Okay. And if you are, then maybe Tallahassee will be. And as I say, I'm not going to sing it because it's supposed to be talked like the Rex Harrison character in My Fair Lady. And it goes like this. It's so nice to have a penis in the house. Something manly in between us in the house. It's a place to hang your hat. You can discipline the cat. Yes, it's nice to have a penis in the house. It's a treat to pull your penis from your pants. You can drown a fire or simply spray for ants. If the flowers are thirsting, shout, "Look out, the dam is bursting." It's a treat to pull your penis from your pants. It's divine to hold your penis in your hand. It's superior to any magic wand. You can conjure up Madonna, who'll cry, "Lord, upon my honor, I would love to have that penis in my hand." When they heard I had a penis so immense, the circus wished to use it for their tents. And then take it on parade. I'd rather lie here in the shade, cast upon the crowd by penis so immense. Sometimes it's best to keep your penis to yourself. Out of sight, if not exactly, on a shelf. Do you want the other fellas irritated, cross, and jealous? No, you'd better keep your penis to yourself. Now here's the bridge. Now some chaps say their hair's the thing, or blush their blooming teeth until they're silly. But nothing makes my cockles sing like taking color portraits of my Willie. Oh, if we only had a pecker in the place. Black and Deckard lose the home appliance race. Shoot some billiards, sweep the stoop, conduct the band, stir the soup. Yes, you need to have a pecker at your place. So don't forget to keep a penis in the house. Anyone who don't admire it is a louse. Hang your hat, scare the cat, clean the flue, shine your shoes, press your coat, cross the moat, do some chins, count your sins. Till that garden with your harden, for its uses are unending, just as long as it's unbending. Yes, you've got to have a penis in the house.